Hey, my name is Annie Björkström. I'm a tech consultant based in Stockholm. And in this video, I will show you how to create a short video that you can use in TikTok or in YouTube Shorts using Sora 2's new API
Yay!
and n8n. Now, I will be sharing this template for free. You just need to like this video and comment down below n8n. Let's get started. So the first item in our workflow is on form submission, and if we double click this node, we can see that we are using for authentication now, and then from title here we just have a sample title. It can be, for example, send parameters to Sora 2. Then description, it's not mandatory, you can just jump over that, and below that we have all the parameters that we need to send to Sora 2's API. Now, a question. How do we know which parameters should we send to Sora 2's API? And the answer is Sora 2's API documentation. If we go to API documentation, here you can see a sample code. We are sending a post request to Sora 2 API, and we can see that under authorization, we have all the parameters. For example, one parameter is the prompt. Then under that, another parameter is model, and you can see it is Sora 2 Pro, but you can even use Sora 2. The difference is that Sora 2 Pro is creating more Pro videos, but it also costs a lot more. And for social media, I would just recommend to use Sora 2. And then under that, we have the next parameter, which is the size. And then below that, we have seconds. So this means how long the video will be. And then under that, we have input reference, which will be our reference image that we will send to. So for example, here you can see that the reference image was this picture. On the right side, you can see the video that was created from this picture. And the same here, you can see the reference picture was this fridge. And then on the left side, you can see from that fridge and with this prompt, this video was created. It's amazing, right? Okay, but then let's go back to our n8n template. And in here, basically, what we will do, we will just create all of those parameters in our file types, which is JPEG, P, and WebP. And the reason that I'm giving those parameters is because Sora 2 only accepts those file types as a reference file. Next, we have the size, and this is the size. And here you can see that I'm using the drop down. Then next, if we go down, we have seconds, and this is basically about how long you want your video to be. And in my case, I'm using 8 seconds. You can even go up to 15 seconds if you're using Sora 2 Pro. But again, just to remind you that Sora 2 Pro is more expensive, so it's the cost that you have to take. Here I have text area because maybe you want to write long text, and if I just had text, then you can't write quite many characters, so that's why I'm choosing text area. Great, so now we can come out of this node and go to the next one. The next one is actual HTTP request. If we double click on this, so here you can see that the method is post. Why? Because we are posting a message on Sora 2 APIs. We are giving Sora 2 an input and we are waiting for output, and output is the video. Then we are using the URL, and this URL again is coming from Sora 2 API documentation. Then we are using authentication type. So let me to explain what is authentication and why we are using authentication. So basically, when our n8n form is trying to connect to Sora 2, it needs to show a key. In this case, the key is API key to Sora 2, and Sora 2 will check that this key is registered under our profile on OpenAI platform. And if it is a match, then Sora 2 will allow us to send a message to Sora 2 API. Also, it needs to remember here that we also need to have some credits, for example, 1, 2, or 5 or $10 in our OpenAI's platform. Otherwise, this will not work because Sora 2 is a paid offering. And here we are using generic auth type, which is header owl, and then under that we are basically creating our authentication. If I go now back to API documentation, so you can see that we need to specify authorization, and then for our actual key we need to write not only OpenAPI's key, but also we need to specify barrier. So this is the combination that you need to write for your API key. And from here I will use OpenIE. I do recommend to use this option so that in the future when we will create different workflows with OpenIE's API, you can just use the same authentication credentials that you save on n8n. Okay, if we go down, then we have body content type, and here I have form data. Under that, what we are now doing, we are giving all of those parameters values. So first we specify the parameter. That is, for example, parameter type will be form data because it comes from the form, and then under that we have the parameter that is, for example, prompt, and then we are just drag and dropping the prompt from here, for example, from JSON format. If we look into that, here we have video prompt. So we are just drag and dropping video prompt from here into the value that is under parameter prompt. The same thing we do for size. We will just drag and drop. And then the seconds, and also when it comes to the actual reference file. Now, this is very important. What we need to do, we need to go to binary from here, and we need to just write the name of the form. Just make sure that you just write the name of the form. The common mistake is that you come here on the form submission and you are just trying to drag and drop, for example, the value from here, like reference image, you can try to drag and drop, or file name, MIME type or size. And you shouldn't do that. Just don't drag and drop reference image from here to there. Instead, you go to binary and then you will use reference image. And the reason for this is because we need the binary format for Sora 2. If you don't use the correct format, Sora 2 will not understand what we want it to do, and it will not create the output that we want it to create. Now in the output section, you can see that after running this node HTTP request, this is the output that we get from Sora 2. So we have an ID, which is the video ID. We have an object that is a video. Then you can see create 8. This is the time. Status, it says queue. So it means that this video is being created, but it isn't completed. It is just in the queue. And then we have the model, and then we have the size. So here, in terms of the size, just make sure that your reference image has the same size that you are choosing in here for parameters for Sora 2, because if it's not the same sizing, then you will get an error from Sora 2, which is a quite common error, saying that your image doesn't have the same size. And the reason you need to do this because your picture is being used in the first scene of your video. So that is why it's important that this is a match. If, for example, your image is not in the right sizing, then you can just open this image locally on your computer and then check properties, details, and see which size it has. If it doesn't have the correct size, you can just use any type of tools, for example, snippet on Windows, just to adjust it to exactly the same size that you specify as a parameter here. But now your is not created immediately, and on the right side you can see the output parameter status is still in progress. It says 73, and then everything else is basically the same. And so that is exactly why we are waiting, because it takes some time to create this video. If we come out of this, you can see that we have switch node. And you might ask, why are you using a switch node? The reason we are using a switch node is because you can have prepared to manage those different statuses when it comes to video creation. If I double click on the switch node, you can see that one status is completed, and this is when we are basically get to know that video creation is completed and we can just download the video. So, if the status is equal to completed, then we have status, is queued. And when that happens, we will just wait 1 more minute. Next, we have in progress. This means that the video is not in the queue. So I already started to create the video, but it's not created yet. That's why the status will be in progress. And here the output name will be in progress. If we come out of this, you can see now, if it is completed, we will go to this node that says download MP4. If it is in progress, we just will wait 1 more minute. If it's even in queue, we will wait 1 more minute. Then we have fallback option. Here, if something else is happening, so for example, when there is an error, in that case, we will just return error so that we can see in the logs that something wrong happened and we got an error. But now, let's say everything went well and we got status succeeded. Then the last node is to actually download the video, and you can see that I'm using HTTP first in here, but I'm using the get method, so I'm basically getting the video. And here again, we can use the same OpenIE authentication that we created and specified in the previous step. And then we have response format, it's file, and then it's data. And as an output, we basically get the video. And if we try to open this video and see how it looks like. So what we did actually in the first step, we sent a video of a cat, and we wanted Sora to make this cat more dynamic, so it needs to move. And this is our done cat. So okay, we can check it one more time from the beginning. So this is basically our cat, and I think it looks pretty amazing. And what I want to say more is that just be aware that Sora 2 isn't allowing to use different characters, it's highly censored. Another thing is that if you are based in Europe like me, then you can't just simply log in into Sora 2 and create those videos because this offering is only open for US and Canada, and you have to use a VPN, and also you need to have an invite code. But when it comes to API, then you can use Soratu's API even from Jabber, because you know that I'm based in Stockholm. I'm not using any VPN, but I can still use their API endpoint. So that's great option to use Sora too. And that was it. I hope you liked this video. Again, this workflow is free. You can just like this video and comment down below n8n. I will send you this workflow for free. And other than that, have a great day, and I hope this was helpful. Bye.